Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button. But we got a video and an update on Dean the Great, who was recently arrested. I think on Wednesday, yesterday, depending on when you're watching this. But he was arrested. And so I'm going to show y'all him in court. I'm going to show y'all the clips between him and the woman who made these allegations, and we're just gonna go over the situation. But if you don't know who Dean the Great is, Dean the Great has been going crazy on Twitch. Him and Adrian Broner, the former boxer who now is 19 months pregnant, have been going crazy on Kick. They had a bit of a hiccup over some money where they allegedly broke up, but then they made back love, because you can't let little things like that get in the way of the money. So let's go through and watch Dean the Great in court.
A social media influencer and boxer known online as Dean the Great is facing charges after Miami Beach police say he got into a physical struggle with a woman over her phone outside of a yacht.
NBC6's Trish Christakis is live at the jail this evening with more. Trish.
Yeah, 25-year-old Nardine Shabazz, known online as Dean the Great, was arrested after allegedly trying to take a phone from a woman's hand outside of a yacht. Take a look. According to the arrest report, officers responded to North Shore Drive after receiving a call about a woman being kicked off a yacht.
Good afternoon, Mr. Shabazz. You were arrested for attempted strong-arm robbery.
Police say the woman told officers she had been removed from the yacht by Shabazz after other men tried talking to her. Investigators say when she got off the yacht, he allegedly tried to take her phone to...
Hold off. Look at that man's nose. Goodness gracious. For all the boxers and MMA fighters out there, martial artists, goodness gracious, look at that nose. They done showed it 4 times. I'm sorry. Let's keep going. But gosh, look at his nose.
They say when she got off the yacht, he allegedly tried to take her phone to stop her from recording him, grabbing her forearm and leaving a minor scratch.
Judge, it looks like it's more of a battery to me, but I would respectfully ask for a bond of $2,500.
Police say officers later reviewed the surveillance video provided by the property owner. Investigators say the video showed Shabazz yelling for someone to grab the woman's phone while repeatedly trying to take it from her as she attempted to get away.
I'll grant your lawyer's request to reduce the bond to $2,500.
According to police, after being read his rights, Shabazz told officers he believed the woman had his phone. He was later transported to jail without incident.
In order to stay away from the alleged victim, Destiny.
And he was also ordered to have no contact with that alleged victim as this case.
Yeah, so basically, Dean got jealous because other dudes was talking to this woman, Destiny, and then that's when he want to kick her up off the boat. But he didn't have no smoke for none of the men that was speaking to her, even though they were not exclusive, which never makes no sense to me. I don't know how you could be territorial over a woman that is not yours. If you wanted her, why not just pull it to the side and say, baby, I'm trying to talk, see something. Don't mess with none of these other guys. But with all these young Kick Twitch streamers, they really have these inflated egos and think they are the hottest thing since sliced bread, thinking they hotter than fish grease, when in actuality they're just clouded. I wouldn't even say many of these people are famous. They just got some clout and some motion. And so that really boosts up these dudes' ego, especially when they're so young and they think they can kind of move however they want, do whatever they want, be as aggressive and abrasive as they want to, in which I don't know who in their right mind would ever feel they have the right to take somebody else's phone because they want to record you, because most likely she was probably afraid for her safety, because this dude, Dean, has a drinking problem. Adrian Broner has a drinking problem, in which he's supposed to be the big homie in this situation. He's 36, hanging with 20-year-olds. He's supposed to be the big homie. He has a drinking problem. They're also, in some of the clips I'm going to show you, you'll see Deshae is there. You know, Deshae recently, there was a video of him pip slapping a woman and throwing her weave into the ocean. So I understand how a woman could be afraid in this type of situation, being around these dudes. And with that being said, streamers, please stop trying to have these rock star lifestyles, rapper lifestyles where y'all have a bunch of randoms around y'all. Because in one of the clips I'm gonna show y'all, you can see that Dean is questioning and kicking this woman off, in which he thinks she is underage and she is hesitant to prove her age. And also, you will see that Dean yanks the woman, this Destiny Abelman yanks her to kick her out instead of just using his words and say, hey, yo, just leave. So let me show y'all the additional clips of what took place because Deen was wilding on that Miami yacht. Now, this is the first clip of Deen crashing out and kicking this woman out who he thinks she's lied about her age and think that she under 21.
I'm a woman. You a kid. Big legit. Okay, that's cool. Call your mama or your daddy to pick you up. We ain't playing that shit, bro. The lied about her age. She gotta go. You got school tomorrow, homework, and tutoring. Bitch, get out.
Now, I don't understand why Deshae is telling him to shut the F up when this is a real, legit problem with underage women trying to be around all these streamers, clavicular, all these types of people. So I think DeenTheGreat is right in trying to get her off and trying to verify her age, but his approach is 1000% wrong. First off, he should have checked the ID before she even got on. Is that the bus? I think that's the bus or the shuttle they're using to get to the yacht. They should have checked that before she even came in his presence. That should have been the first thing you check. But then you didn't have to call her out of her name and do all these tactics. And you got school tomorrow. And if this is you, the woman in this situation, just show them your ID. If you're really of age, that's all you got to do. But apparently she showed her ID on Instagram, in which some people will believe. I'm not going to believe it. I want to see your government approved ID, the same one that you got to use to get on the plane with the little star on it. That's what I want to see to prove your age. But this is how the night was going. Deen was crashing out. He was kicking people out. He was kicking dudes out. Dudes was coming back wearing different clothes. And this is really when you see Deen start to turn up. And I can tell that the alcohol is kicking in by the way that he tries to kick Destiny Abelman. Goodness, Abelman. I'm sorry if I'm getting your name wrong. Destiny Ailman off the boat. Let's see that.
Show you great.
Don't know your place. Get out my yard.
No, for real.
Get the f*** out. Come on. You out. I told you it was cracking. Get out. Go home. She out. Nigga. Good test, though.
You already know.
Yeah, she gotta go. She gotta
I
go.
had to run it.
Hey, get that off my yacht.
You know I had to run it. You know I had to run it, brother.
She gotta go.
You know I had to run it, brother. Had to test it.
Half for business.
You hear me?
No.
This is just straight disgusting. He should have never put his hands and tried to grab her and pull her off. That was disrespectful. Stay in your masculine frame. This is what happens when these young dudes get this money, get this clout. They really have no sense of morals, ethics, values. Everything is just gone. And then you throw alcohol in the mix. That just makes everything 10 times as worse because he never should have put his hands on her. Stay in your masculine frame. Ask her to leave. If she doesn't leave, you could also ask one of the women to ask her to leave as well. That's honestly what I would have done, especially in 2026 with all these allegations, true or false, and the amount of false allegations has increased over time. So I don't even want to put myself in this type of situation, nor would I ever want to engage with a woman who allows herself to be degraded in this type of situation by these type of people. I would never want to be around a woman that accepts being on this yacht, on this boat, just because these people are clouded. Y'all need to have some more self-respect. Y'all need to understand that these people that y'all see on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you watch them, are not all good people. Y'all want to be there, have fun, party, drink, roll up, do all that. Watch who you doing it with. Because just because you see them on camera, just because you see them on stream, doesn't mean you know them. Doesn't mean that they're safe. Because this could have turned out a lot worse. I don't understand why people would put themselves in this situation where they're around strangers that they don't know and drinking. And same for the streamers. Y'all got all these women around y'all. Anything can happen. All it takes is one jealous person. What is it? Travis Rudolph, the former NFL player, his own girlfriend lied on him and she got her own brother killed for lying on him. Johnny Depp, look how much he lost for a woman lying on him. He'll never get that money back. His reputation will never be the same, even after he was proven innocent by suing Amber Heard in a defamation case. He didn't make none of the money back that he lost from no longer being Captain Jack Sparrow. That's over with. So many people have had their reputations ruined, their lives ruined, and are sitting in prison, in jail right now over lies. So y'all streamers, y'all need to get it together. Y'all need to have some type of coordinator. Y'all need to keep some type of security. And I would implore that y'all use the Kobe method when it comes to security. One of Kobe's chief security guards was a woman, because the same thing happened to Kobe. So y'all, please be careful, whether you hanging around streamers, whether you are in your regular daily life. I know it's warm outside. I know it's getting nicer outside, and these parties are supposed to be popping off as it is supposed to be the new, or this is supposed to be 2016 again in 2026. But y'all need to be careful, be safe, put your life first. And AB, bro, you supposed to be big homie. Check lil bruh. I'm testing her. Y'all both need to cut that drinking out, because that's when the devil really creep. That drinking, that's when the devil really creep. Because by no means should this man right here be jealous over this woman who is not his talking to another man. That don't make no damn sense. Guys, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and share this with your friends and family. And my last piece of advice, don't box or your nose is gonna end up like Dean's. I'm out of here. Peace.